Alrighty, fellow travelers, welcome back to the Adventures of a Traveling Don. My name is Benjamin O, and we're off on another adventure today. Starting here in Bar Harbor, I'm about to take you on a tour of the Park Loop Road, the famous road that kind of goes throughout all of the heart of Acadia National Park, but we're going to do it in a little bit of an electric style. So hang on to your hats, and let's get going. Alright guys, so I'm here at Acadia GEM Electric Vehicle Rentals, and so this is a great way to get around town if you don't want to use your own car. Particularly finding a spot to park just in general is really hard in Bar Harbor. So if you want to and you have the money to do it, it's a great way to kind of get around the park. It's a slow-moving vehicle that you can only use on roads that go 35 miles per hour or less. I think they top out about 25 or 30, but that's basically what the speed limit is for most of the Park Loop Road in general. So it's kind of like a nice slow-moving electric vehicle, leaves no carbon footprint, which is fantastic, and it's really nice. Now, they do have different types. You can do a 2-seater, a 4-seater, and a 6-seater, depending on the size of your party. And they range from anywhere from about 65 an hour to about, I think the 6-seater is maybe 100 an hour, but the longer that you have it, the cheaper it gets. So like a half day is maybe $250 for the 4 that I have right now, or $400 for like the whole day. They also do have a nighttime one for like if you're gonna do like a sunset ride from 4 p.m. until 9 a.m. the next day. An overnight one I think you can get for like $200 as a special. So a lot of different ways that you can do things, but it's actually really, really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and take off, and we're gonna go pick up a couple of friends of mine, and then we're gonna go hit the Park Loop Road. So one thing I do want to mention is when you are doing the Park Loop Road with the GEMs, there is very specific routes they want you to take to get out of Bar Harbor and onto the Park Loop Road. It's sort of like little back street areas, which are actually rather nice, but it takes you to the Park Loop Road without you having to get on the 3, because they don't want you to do on the 3, because there's certain parts of that heading towards the park and Sur de Mont entrance where it does get to about 45, and you don't want to be holding up traffic. Also, when you're on the Park Loop Road, cars will fly by you at faster than 25 like they're supposed to. If it, you start backing things up, just pull over, be safe, let them be the dum-dums, and you be the ones that are smart. Also, one other thing, you do need a park pass. These do not come with park passes themselves. You can either get one at the gatehouse, which you'll see as we pass by, or you can be like me where I already have my park pass for the season. So, but anyway, just some tidbits for you guys. And hey guys, guess who's back? Hey. Skye's back, and we got the little brother as well, Mr. Evander.
Hey, what's good?
All right, so this is the crew today. Now let's get going. So one of the things we're gonna do is just basically kind of like go off onto like all these different places. There's so many places along the Park Loop Road. You can just pull over and get some great views, all different angles of the park. This one right behind me, you got like Cadillac up there and Champlain is absolutely fantastic. Of course, Bar Harbor is just like right over there. So, but anyway, we're on our way to Sand Beach, but enjoy the views of this entire video, guys, because this is all what it's about.
Oh, Jesus. God damn.
Hey! She made it! All set?
You want a map today? You got a
I already got a map.
All right.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
All set.
Have a good one.
You go. Welcome to Sand Beach.
Okay, so this is Sand Beach behind me. This is the first major spot when you're doing the whole Park Loop Road, once you get past the entrance gate to the Park Loop Road. And I will say this, get here early in general because it can be tricky finding parking. This is one of the most popular places in all of Acadia National Park and Mountain Desert Island. It fills up really fast in the parking lot. We got a little lucky because we got there right as someone pulled out, which was awesome. But in general, also I will say you can take the bus here if you want. They run about every half hour during the daytime. I think they'll have timetables and stuff like that at the bus stations. But it is really, really cool, and it's this beautiful, like just like sheltered cove that's got all the mountains, Thunderhole, beehive back there in the background. You have the Great Head overlook. It's actually a really nice hike to go around, and you get some great kind of like overview pictures of Sand Beach. So highly recommend coming down here. Even as busy as it is, it's worth it, and that's why people come here. So, but this is Sand Beach. So behind me here is Thunderhole, and this is probably either the second or third biggest attraction after both Jordan Pond House and Sand Beach. And it's really kind of cool because it's just a strip of water in between the two different rocks, and it just kind of funnels until it hits an air pocket down there. And it just, every time, it's known Thunderhole just because every time it just claps against the rock, it just makes this big boom sound, and it's really kind of cool. But I mean, the rock formations are fantastic. This is what I love about Maine, is these rock shores, and you get like these just phenomenons like this. They're just unique and absolutely amazing. But yeah, Thunderhole, and honestly, one of the best times to come down here is like during like a storm or after a storm, or as high tide is starting to come in. Now you can't really get down there because that just becomes way too wet, and they do have signs for that, and they'll close it off. But if you're like up here on this area where it is pretty safe, you just get some of these massive waves that'll shoot all the way past up like the rocks up there. Absolutely amazing.
Oopsies. Well, I was thinking of getting a new phone anyway, so now I got
sad days. Okay, so your third major stop on the Park Loop Road is going to be here at the Otter Cliffs. And this is at the end of the shore path. So as you can see way in the background there, that is Sand Beach, where you got that first kind of main place. Thunderhole is about halfway in between. And honestly, when you have the GEM, it's great to drive the whole thing, and that way you can stop at specific points. However, if you do come down here, whether it's on the bus or if you park your car and you just want to walk the whole shore path, you can do that as well. And you basically, I'd say from Sand Beach to here, it's maybe about 3.5, 4 miles one way. And it's just, there's this nice shore path that goes all the way across. A lot of little pullouts to kind of get great different views and different angles of the entire coastal line here, from Sand Beach all the way to the Otter Cliffs. So, but it's a really nice spot. And also, if you ever do the Acadia rock climbing, they actually generally bring you out here to the Otter Cliffs as well. So these next two spots are in quick succession, and really the Otter Cove is the main part, but I wanted to come here to Otter Point, and they have a thing called the Fabri Memorial. So Fabri Memorial was for Alessandro Fabri, who was a commander in the US Navy during World War I, and he was in charge of the U.S. Naval radio station that was here in this area during the height of World War I, from the 1917 through to 1919. And apparently that station, because we're one of the closest areas on the continent United States to Europe, was one of the most important communication lines between America and Europe during World War I. So kind of a cool little history lesson there. All right, and so this is Otter Cove, the second part that I was talking to you about. The cove behind me is a very kind of like still water, just kind of like very protective cove, which is really nice. I've never actually seen Otter Cove or otters at Otter Cove, so I'm not sure where the name came from. Maybe they might have all been hunted down, you know, hundreds of years or 100 years ago. But that is the name Otter Cove. I mean, what's cool is it has almost kind of like a double feature. So you have the cove, and then you have this pond here behind me, which gives this beautiful view. Like during fall time, this is fantastic. The vistas are phenomenal. But then you have like the Beehive Mountain and the Gorham Mountain that you can see over there, which is, it's really kind of cool. And that's kind of where you come from the Park Loop Road down this way. That is Beehive and Gorham are what the main two mountains that are known for. But yeah, this is Otter Cove, and this is kind of like at the base, the very bottom of Park Loop Road. And then now we head up past Jordan Pond and then back to Bar Harbor. Okay, so we're back in town, and we're basically, particularly if it's after hours when you come back, what you do is you come in between where the Gem was, and then you also have, and China Joy, and then you also have jalapenos here. So you just bring it back down this back alley here, and the fleet is all kind of like stored back there. So that's what happens when you do the Gem. But that was a lot of fun. I also found out that they do have different prices on different days, where it's cheaper on like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think the two-seaters are only like $35 an hour, and maybe like, what, for like a full day, I think it's like somewhere like around 200. So you know, if it's just a pair, you know, it's a pretty good good deal when it comes to that. So, but we were out all day. Now it's time to go get some dinner. So I am hungry. So dinner here is at Royal Indian, and it's kind of in the back area in between where Main Street is and Cottage is. There's kind of like this square area where you have like Dog and Pony, you have Royal Indian, you have Siam Thai, Lompa Cafe. You got a lot of different places back here. Side Street Cafe, which is probably the most famous of the ones back here. But it's a really great spot. The owner, Duas, and his family, they're from Nepal, and they bring kind of like Nepalese style, like Indian food here in Maine. It's the only place that you can really find this like Indian food on Bar Harbor and on the island. But it's really good, like good flavors, good spices. They generally keep it a little bit less spicy than it normally would be, I think, because the locals, Mainers, don't do spicy generally. I found that out pretty much. But they took over a few years ago. It's absolutely fantastic food. We are waiting for our stuff. We got some pakora coming out, and then of course everybody's got their own curry dish as well. But I'm super excited. So cheers to you guys on a great day out, and cheers to Skye and of course Evander. Thank you for joining me, guys. Now let's eat. All right, so the first round we got our pakoras, we got a vegetable, and we got a chicken. Comes with a little spicy ketchup, so let's give it a try. Oh, that vegetable one's actually really good. Not sure which in there. Looks like carrots, some onions, chickpeas, lentils, and then it's just all fried up. But the spices in that, that's really good.
The whole place.
And now for the chicken one. Ooh, it's got a little snap to it. That's actually really nice. Look at that. Again, the spices on these are absolutely phenomenal. Wow. Okay, so main dishes here. My chicken vindaloo. We're gonna go give this a try real quick. It's got, of course, the potatoes, the spices, the chicken, the rice. Oh, that's nice. A little bit heat on the front end. We'll see if it starts to creep up on me. Oh yeah, no, it is starting to creep up. Yep, ask for the spicy. Like I said, here in Maine, generally they don't like the spice, so ask for the spicy, and they will give you the spicy. So they'll give you the original stuff. So, but this is actually really, really good curry. Like, oh my god! After that long day, this is perfect. How's your lamb vindaloo, brother?
It's popping.
Slapping?
So good. I love it.
Nice. Miss Skye, what did you get?
It's some kind of paneer.
Was it the sahi?
I can't remember.
Sahai? Something
Sahai
like
paneer, yeah, it's delicious.
Good.
It's incredible.
So no Indian meal is, of course, complete without the naan bread. So we had to get some garlic cheese naan with a little bit of that vindaloo sauce on there. Perfection. Whew. All right, I am stuffed. How about you guys?
So full.
So full.
Oh my
guys
god,
know.
that food was phenomenal. So, all right, well, we're gonna part ways. So, guys, I will see you guys later.
Bye, Ben.
Bye, Skye. Good to see you guys.
soon.
It was
Brother?
good to meet you, man.
Absolutely. We'll see you. Well, they'll be in several videos throughout the summertime, hopefully.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Okay.
At least
Let's
this guy. I
go.
know I'm supposed to take this guy hiking soon. But anyway,
chilling.
guys, we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye. All right, fun day out, guys. That was absolutely fantastic. And like I said, the gem it's worth it. I mean, you can do travel around the Park Loop Road and around the island for free with the Island Explorer, particularly during the summertime. You can get to Sand Beach every 30 minutes. There is a new bus. But the gem is an experience because it allows you a little bit more freedom. And of course, it's, you know, it's an electric vehicle. It's just kind of fun. It's a fun experience. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed all of that. I'll leave links in the description for all the stuff below, including Royal Indian and all that kind of great stuff. Thank you so much for joining me on this particular journey, and I will see you guys on the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And peace out, guys.